Good morning. I wanted to come on here between some check-ins just to speak my mind like I always do, but I talk a lot about maintaining results, not dieting year round, which has been a huge part of my journey for the past 12 months. I have not been in a deficit, which has been really nice. And I want to just break through the misconception that you shouldn't be dieting often and this or that. You can diet as often as you want at the end of the day. Like, obviously we're looking at health markers and body image is a huge part of that, and not just dieting because we, don't like the way we look, right? But I want to chat about that. Running fat loss phases multiple times a year is still okay if you want to, and if it makes sense and it's not in a yo-yo way. Myself, I could have easily ran a fat loss phase any time in the past 12 months. Have I thought about it? Absolutely. Will I? Probably sometime soon, to be honest. And even for myself, at maintenance, I've gained probably pushing more 4 kilos in this time, which success. After all the trips I've had, Europe, Japan, meals out, to only be 4 kilos heavy in the past 12 months, I'm like, hey, I thought it would be a lot more than that, right? So, a huge reminder that maintenance done right is weight gain over time. Don't have that as a false expectation. Maintenance in its truest form doesn't really exist, right? We're really gaining or losing weight over time. And it's either very gradual or we're just going through phases of like a little bit more of a calorie cycle on a long-term basis. So yeah, that is your reminder that weight gain in a maintenance phase is still success. And it is easy for people to say like, oh, maintain your results. But hey, me, my gals, we live our lives. We go out, we drink, we eat out a little bit more. It's only natural to have your calories push up and to have a little bit of fat gain happen. But it's how you respond to that matters most. And yeah, I'm a little bit heavier, but I'm okay with that, honestly. I really am. So in the next few months, I definitely will be running a fat loss phase, so stay tuned for all the content to come. Actually, one more thing. I get asked a lot, how often should you run fat loss phases? And that is one of the most nuanced questions and one of the most dependent things on the individual, the reason behind wanting to run the fat loss phase, how much weight you're looking at losing, dieting history. So it is something that I cannot answer blanketly. And I know, yes, spend more time out of a deficit than in one, but if you have weight to lose, then you probably need to be in a deficit longer than you think sometimes. But if you're only jumping into maintenance and deficit like every single month, and that is not maintaining, and that is definitely something to work on, because you don't want to confuse jumping into strategic deficits with just yo-yo dieting. So there is, I think, a fine line between, but it's more importantly the mindset behind why we're running those phases and why it's continuously not working in our favor there. So let me know if anyone wants any help with deciding how long that they should be like in a deficit for.